Another Monday, another weekly team meeting with her micromanaging supervisor, Patricia. 3 minutes to compose herself before facing the weekly barrage of unrealistic expectations. Hannah took a sip of her lukewarm coffee, adjusted her navy blazer, and clicked the Zoom link from her calendar. The screen flickered to life, but instead of the familiar faces of her marketing team, she found herself staring at a solitary figure, a man with sharp blue eyes, dark hair with distinguished silver at the temples, and an expression of mild surprise. This definitely wasn't her 9 a.m. marketing meeting. "I'm so sorry," Hannah stammered, her finger already moving to disconnect. "Wrong meeting." "Stay," the man said, his voice carrying an unmistakable note of authority. "I was waiting for you." Hannah froze, finger hovering over the disconnect button. "Excuse me?" The man leaned forward slightly, his bespoke suit jacket shifting with the movement. "You're Hannah Mitchell, aren't you? From Crawford Marketing." Her heart skipped a beat. How did this stranger know her name? A quick glance at the meeting details made her stomach drop. This was William Blackwell's meeting. As in William Blackwell, CEO of Blackwell Industries, the parent company that had acquired Crawford Marketing just 3 months ago. "Mr. Blackwell, I apologize for the intrusion. There must be some mistake with my calendar," Hannah explained, mentally cataloguing which co-worker she'd need to throttle for this mix-up. "No mistake, Ms. Mitchell. I specifically requested this meeting," he replied, his expression unreadable. "Though I expected my assistant to inform you properly." Hannah's mind raced through possibilities. Was she being fired? Had her recent presentation on digital marketing strategies somehow caught the CEO's attention, and not in a good way? "Your proposal on restructuring the digital marketing division was interesting," William continued, studying her reaction. Hannah felt the blood drain from her face. That proposal had been confidential, a draft she'd created after hours, frustrated by the inefficiencies she witnessed daily. She'd only shared it with her friend in IT, Jessica, asking for feedback. It was never meant for executive eyes. "How did you—" she began. "It came across my desk yesterday," William interrupted, "though not through conventional channels." A notification pinged and William glanced away briefly. "I've just granted access to one more person who should be joining us." The meeting chime sounded, and Hannah's screen adjusted to accommodate a third participant, David Reynolds, the marketing director, and her boss's boss. His usually friendly face looked tense. "Mr. Blackwell, I apologize for the delay," David said formally before nodding in Hannah's direction. "Hannah." "Now that we're all here, let's begin," William said, straightening a stack of papers on his desk. "Ms. Mitchell, I'd like you to walk us through your proposal." Hannah swallowed hard. "Sir, that document was just a personal exercise. It wasn't meant to—" "15 minutes, Ms. Mitchell," William interrupted gently but firmly. "Consider this your opportunity to defend your ideas." With shaking hands, Hannah opened the document on her computer. What choice did she have? She began explaining her vision for restructuring the digital marketing division, gaining confidence as she spoke about more efficient team configurations, elimination of redundant approval processes, and integration of advanced analytics. As she spoke, she noticed William taking notes, his expression inscrutable. David's face had transitioned from tense to thoughtful, occasionally nodding at certain points. "Your assessment of our current inefficiencies is remarkably accurate," William commented when she finished, "though I wonder about the impact on our more traditional clients." "I've considered that," Hannah replied, finding her voice. "Page 12 outlines a transition strategy that maintains dedicated resources for traditional marketing channels while gradually introducing clients to digital options that could enhance their results." William flipped through his printout, finding the section. One eyebrow raised slightly, the closest thing to approval she'd seen yet. "David," William addressed the marketing director, "your thoughts?" David cleared his throat. "It's bold, certainly. Some of these changes would mean significant restructuring, but—" He paused. "The projected outcomes are compelling. I'm particularly interested in the client retention strategy Hannah's outlined." The conversation continued for another 30 minutes, with William probing deeper into specific aspects of her proposal. Hannah felt like she was defending a dissertation, but with every answer, her confidence grew. "Thank you, David," William finally said. "Would you mind if I speak with Ms. Mitchell privately for a moment?" David nodded and disappeared from the screen, leaving Hannah alone with the CEO once more. Her stomach tightened with anticipation. "Ms. Mitchell, William began, setting aside his notes. I've been concerned about our digital marketing division since the acquisition. Your proposal addresses nearly every issue I've identified, plus several I hadn't considered. Thank you, sir, Hannah replied cautiously. I have a proposition for you, William continued. I'm assembling a special task force to implement changes across all our marketing divisions. I need someone with fresh ideas and the courage to present them, even when they might not be welcomed. Hannah's mind reeled. Was this really happening? The role would report directly to me, William added. You'd be working alongside executives with decades of experience, and yes, some of them will resist your ideas simply because you're younger and newer to the industry. I'm used to that, Hannah said, before she could stop herself. A slight smile crossed William's face, the first she'd seen. I suspect you are. The question is, are you interested? Before Hannah could respond, her phone buzzed with an incoming call. Jessica. She ignored it. I am interested, Hannah confirmed, though I'd need to understand more about the scope and expectations. Of course, William nodded. My assistant will set up a proper meeting to discuss details. He glanced at something off-screen. She's actually trying to reach you right now. Hannah's phone buzzed again with a text message from an unknown number. Mr. Blackwell's office here. Please call when you're available. One question, Hannah said, gathering her courage. How did my proposal actually reach you? William's expression became more measured. Let's just say I make it a point to identify talent wherever it exists in my organization, even when it's hidden in unsent draft folders on company servers. A chill ran down Hannah's spine. Had he been monitoring employee files? Before she could formulate a response, William continued. I look forward to working with you, Ms. Mitchell. My assistant will be in touch with next steps. With a nod, he ended the meeting. Hannah sat back in her chair, heart pounding. Her phone immediately rang again. Jessica. Hannah, Jessica exclaimed when she answered. You'll never believe what happened. Someone accessed your draft proposal from my computer last week. I just found out this morning. There's been some kind of security audit and... It's okay, Jess, Hannah interrupted, still processing everything. I just had a meeting with William Blackwell. He's offering me a position on a special task force. The CEO, Jessica whispered. That's... Wow. But Hannah, that's not all. The person who accessed your proposal. It wasn't Blackwell or IT or anyone from upper management. Hannah's excitement faltered. Then who was it? According to the logs, it was Patricia, your boss. Hannah felt the room spin slightly. Patricia, who had shot down every innovative idea Hannah had presented in team meetings. Patricia, who took credit for Hannah's work on the Johnson campaign. Patricia, who had been notably absent from this morning's team meeting. Her phone pinged with an email notification, a meeting request from William Blackwell's office for tomorrow morning, with a pre-meeting dinner tonight.